Safe
Mon,
travels,
thank you so much for everything you've done for us. It's awesome. Drove us back to the trail this morning.
Be safe.
Yep. And
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Murica had left his trekking poles. They were right up against that handicap sign over there, so that's even better. We don't have to buy more trekking poles. Mon, seriously.
They were in New York and nobody stole their stuff.
Yeah, seriously, Mon, thank you so much, man. You made it for us.
No problem. Be safe. Have a good
All right, let's go see if the zoo's open now. Seriously, we really lucked out with Mon being in the area. Got to ride in and out. Set us up for breakfast. A good, way better breakfast than the hotel. Hotel breakfast was, coffee and orange juice and waffles. But man, Mon, bacon, eggs, and potatoes. So, still had the waffle. But anyway, I'd like to do some camping tonight. Everyone would like to do some camping tonight. Like I said yesterday, we were not about to walk a blue blaze and then have to come back to this section at a later date, who knows when, just to say we've hiked the whole AT. Worked out yesterday. We actually haven't had a lot of our food out of our bags, so we're gonna pull an extra day, a little bit farther. Forget what town we're gonna shoot for, but we got 4 days from now, so 6-day little resupply pretty much, but it's gonna work out. Anyway, the zoo's not open yet. We might have to wait around for the gates. So, jeez, man, what a pain. Let us in. We just want to hike this trail. My goodness, this is so dumb. I really hope they open at 10 because we got a huge day today, like 26.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, it's 10 in the morning almost right now.
Yeah. Starting 2 hours ago, not a big deal. Starting at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it's one thing getting on the trail at 7, you can make those miles, but we are behind quite a bit to actually make it to Boston correctly without being a big pain to Lucky's parents, so.
Or annoy.
Crikey. Our first wildlife.
Don't feed or annoy.
Don't feed or annoy. Alright, foxes. Hey, what does the fox say? Well, our first bear sighting on the AT.
Look at the sad, mangy bears.
Alright. Oh, look! Look!
I got
Aww.
I'm the saddest bear you've ever seen.
Oh, I dropped my bucket. What is that?
It's just like a piece of tire or something.
Huh. Look at the birds like they're like, oh boy, he moved. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Hi.
Wouldn't that be great if he just ate one of those birds?
I would laugh so hard.
It's coming. It's coming right for us. I think we're all thinking the same thing.
Yep.
That less than a quarter mile through that zoo could have definitely been a fantastic blue blaze. 2 foxes, 2 bears. And
1.5 bears.
1.5 bears. Yeah, that bear looked mangy. Jesus, man. But you don't have to come back and do it now. So
yeah, thoroughly unimpressed by that.
yeah, make that the blue blaze, and then make the white blaze the bypass trail. I don't know. That's my suggestion, at least. That way, you can do the bypass, still get through the AT, and if you want, and you can see the zoo, and it can close. If you're gonna make it official, don't close it, please. All right, back on the trail. Just climbed up out of the Hudson River Valley, and that was the lowest point of elevation on the AT at 0 feet, so right at sea level. Oh boy, this is the first time in a few days on the trail that I'm actually warm. It feels good. Man, between me and Murica, we are just leaving crap everywhere. I just noticed I'm hiking without my fanny pack, which I usually use to just store my snacks throughout the day. Completely not on me. Didn't even notice. It's still in Mun's truck, so Mun's gonna ship it ahead to Lucky's sister's house. She's the one that's graduating and we're going to Boston for, so I'll have it in a couple days. Meantime, I get to try out the bottom pocket of my pack because that's where I'll probably keep all the snacks. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, just had lunch at some kind of gas station. I don't know what it was.
The Appalachian Deli.
Appalachian Deli. Awesome. Good food, and you could probably do a resupply pretty easily there. Snacks, ramens. Their north side's there. I had a cheeseburger, and Murica had a quesadilla the size of a pizza. Did you finish it?
No.
You couldn't even finish it. So, yeah, pretty good stop.
I ate 5 grilled cheeses yesterday. I couldn't finish that quesadilla.
Yeah. So ran into a subscriber named Dandelion. She messaged me before, but you're section hiking from where to where?
I'm going from Delaware Water Gap to the Long Trail Brewery in Killington, Vermont.
That's awesome.
So,
great place to stop. You having fun?
I am. It's a total blast.
That's awesome. Past couple days have been pretty freaking cold and miserable and rainy, but
It has.
we'll make it work, right?
But yeah, a 0 in Bear Mountain Inn was just the ticket.
Yeah, definitely. We stayed at 3 hotels the past 3 nights anyway. It's almost like we want to camp again at this point, you know?
That's kind of
Anyway, Dandelion, it's a great pleasure meeting you. Thanks
nice
a lot.
To meet you too.
I didn't want to talk about this just because it disgusts me and it sickens me to my stomach, but a few weeks ago at this point, since you're watching the video on a delay, 2 hikers were attacked by a coward with a machete. The guy was basically hyped up on drugs. Not sure any much about him. I know his nickname. I'm not going to say it because he doesn't deserve the credit. And I urge everyone to not say his name in the comments because this idiot isn't worth it. But both hikers were stabbed by this moron with a machete. One was killed. The other one at this point is still in critical condition. My thoughts are with the victims and not the killer. Don't even think about the killer. Don't give him any attention. I'm kind of disappointed in the Appalachian Trail for even posting this guy's picture on Instagram. I don't know why anybody would do that. And I think the media as a whole needs to quit talking about just the killers, because it's utterly ridiculous. Seems to nobody remembers the victims, the important people that didn't do anything to this guy. So my thoughts are with the victims' families. Can't even imagine what you're going through. That could have been me. That could have been Togs or Lucky or anybody out here. You know, it's sickening what people do to other people. Switching gears here, getting back into happy hiking thoughts again. Me and Marika were talking, coming out of that food place, that, you know, if we can't make our PH shelter the 26 for today, based on terrain, it's been 50-50 on difficulty scale. Some are just really up hills and some are just kind of like this, kind of easy walking, but we're just going to stealth about 22 miles in. I think we're out of a state park region, so I mean, I haven't seen any no camping or camping prohibited signs, so I think we should be alright. I'm not sure what will happen later in the day though, but we'll just do a 22 and then another 22 and meet up with Lucky at camp. He's pushing for RPH. He wants to get back on track and I don't blame him. I do too, but starting at 10 o'clock and then trying to pull out a 26, it's just head down all day. You can't even really enjoy it, and I don't really like that. So also, Lucky is a way faster hiker than me. For one, you know, he's just quicker. 2, you know, I'm stopping to film, and while I'm filming, I'm watching myself, and I slow down a little bit. So, yeah, stealth camp tonight, possibly. Oh man, be careful, dude. Oh my goodness. You gotta shimmy across now? Alright. Alright, 5 o'clock on the dot. Just started raining. So let's get a little heavier starting at 6. Well, a lot heavier starting at 6. What we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna go 3 more miles, me and Marika, and find a stealth site, maybe hang, you know, just before our clothes and shoes get super wet. Hopefully we can make that. Lucky is probably already at the RPH shelter, which is in like 8 or 9 from here. And then me and Marika will have just a 22-mile day tomorrow. Alright, me and Marika pulled over right by this beautiful lake over here. I believe on the opposite side by the beach there is like, tenting allowed over there. But I didn't see any signs saying, no camping over here. So that's where we are, way off the trail. Just going to enjoy the night. And it'll actually be warmer when we wake up than it is right now. So I'm looking forward to that. And not rainy all day tomorrow. Partly cloudy. High of 60. Very, very much looking forward to that. How about you, Marika?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're done with this rain. Even if we spent the days in the hotel. 3 days of walking in the rain sucks. Anyway, everybody, good night. See you in the morning. Good morning. You're looking mighty flashy with your camo tights, and what'd you call the shorts?
So they're the Prana Cumin Hex Mojo shorts.
Nice. How'd you sleep?
Slept fantastic.
Pretty good. Nice view this morning of the lake.
I was about to say, that was the best part of waking up to the lake.
Oh, it was really nice. Rather than waking up to a privy. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna meet up with Lucky momentarily. He's actually just gonna chill at the shelter for us, had a late start. And then meeting up with Nicholas for the Trail Magic. Lucky said he saved me a delirium, so I'm looking forward to chugging a delirium this morning. I actually am. Who cares? Whatever, I'm hiking. I'm on vacation. It doesn't matter. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Whatever reference you want to use. That is the coolest looking bird I've ever seen in my life. Red body and black wings. Anyone know what that is? Thought it was a cardinal from a distance, but I'm not quite sure about that. Huh. Cute little guy. Sorry, buddy. I need to go right where you're at. Good morning. Wow. Jeez. You're not really afraid of me, are you? Good. Alright, have a good one. Still talking to animals, I guess. So a little bit of a Tramily update. Togs and Kathmandu are back on trail. Togs is limping pretty hardcore right now, but she's getting some miles in, as much as she can do before Boston in 3 days. Catman's doing good. He's coming off of basically 7 zeros, and he'll be catching up at some point pretty close to after Boston. My left foot, we were talking about it feels like there's a folded sock under the ball of my left foot. It's getting better and better every day, actually. And I'm thinking 3 days off of it, or minimal use of it in Boston, is just going to fix me up. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'm on kind of in a leave regimen right now. 1 in the morning, 1 before bed. And I have never taken a leave, to be honest with you. Togs gave it to me. But it's working way better than ibuprofen, for me at least. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the only graffiti that I will accept. Have a stunning view on top of this mountain right here. About to head down to the RPH shelter. Alright, made it to RPH shelter, and holy crap, Nick had it. Well, the dude that brought the Trail Magic, his name is Nick. I can't remember if I talked about him yesterday. Not just this, but like dry socks in case we were wet. Hot chocolate, apples, another Evernew bag. These are hard to get too. Bananas. Holy cow! Mio. My goodness. Plus,
Drinks.
delirium, cherry cokes, and IPAs.
Drinks.
And check out this shelter. There's a hiker hanging through the floor. Smart water bottles. Where do these come from? They were just here?
Yeah, they're just Trail Magic bottles.
Jeez,
the
man.
water here is like not super filtered.
Oh, okay.
It's like boil it.
Crazy shelter here. Okay, so finally met up with Nick. We saw each other briefly on the trail yesterday,
trail?
but We were trying to push for the RPH shelter just for all this trail magic and to meet Nick. This is 2/3 of Triple Nickel Outdoors. He has a YouTube channel. Check him out. When does your JMT start again?
So I'm doing the JMT in July.
And you're going to film it.
I'm going to film it. I've been, I put one video out so far. I'm going to do some pre-trip videos and then film my trip. There's not a lot of cell phone service out there, so I'll probably upload everything after I get back.
There you go. That'll be cool to see how, I mean, the JMT is one of those trails that I definitely want to do. If not the full PCT.
Right.
Hint, hint.
Maybe next year, yeah.
No, definitely not next year, but sometime in the near future, possibly. But Nick, thank you so much for all this. I mean, he has socks. He has extra socks to keep us warm. It was just nuts.
I just wanted to bring you a delirium.
The delirium was very welcomed. And he asked me this morning, he's like, hey, can I get you guys anything from Dunkin' Donuts? 3 coffees and a half dozen donuts. Awesome, man. I appreciate it, man. Thanks. Great meeting you finally. He's been a subscriber for a long time. I see him in the live chats all the time.
Good luck to you guys.
Appreciate it, man.
Take care.
I'm definitely getting some views today, now that we can see there's no fog. We were probably getting views for the past 3 days, but...
Oh, hey, who knew that New York was actually pretty?
Yeah, seriously. It's rough, though. New York does not mess around, man. Jeez, oh, man.
It's like combining the Pennsylvania rocks with a roller coaster from...
Yeah, pretty much. Getting us ready for the whites. I just want to talk about something real quick, because I made a mistake. I had some trail magic, some beer magic at the shelter back there. Had a delirium and then an IPA. You know, delirium's around 9% or so. Not sure what the IPA was, but I was walking up that hill and like, wow, that beer is hitting me a lot harder than it usually does. And Marika reminded me that I took a leave this morning, so yeah, just a heads up. You know, be mindful of what else you're doing to your body. Trail magic's all well and good, and enjoy it freely, but yeah, I should have maybe just did one, because it definitely hit me a lot harder than expected. So I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm sure I'll be fine. It's not crazy or anything, but might save someone an accident, so I figured I'd mention it. You'll never guess who we ran into. This is Ralph, who is the owner of the shelter back there, and he does a lot of volunteer work, trail maintenance, and he just takes care of the trail for us. So, man, you had a pretty cool story about Earl Schaefer. You want to share it with us?
I actually walked. I maintain 1.5 miles from Boston Mountain Road south of here to Route 52.
Okay.
And I heard Mr. Earl was up on the mountain south of here, and so I went out to meet him.
Yeah.
And so I'm coming up, and here comes Mr. Earl, and he looks at me, and you can see he's thinking, holy shit, here's just another jerk who wants more of my time. And I said, Mr. Earl, you were number 1, I'm number 311. 311th person ever to walk the trail.
Very nice.
And then he knew.
Yeah.
We bonded. Yeah.
That is so cool.
I got to walk my whole section with Earl Schaefer.
That is awesome, man. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. The shelter back there was extremely nice. We definitely had some trail magic back there from one of my subscribers. So.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty neat.
Yeah, so. A lot of people think it's one of the. Probably the best shelter.
I'd say so, man. It's pretty nice. Appreciate it.
Well, some of those vacation homes down in North Carolina and all that are pretty with decks and the whole 9 yards. But, yeah, that's a good one. And it's the only shelter on the AT that I know of you can order Chinese takeout delivered. Think about that.
Yeah.
Think about that.
And you have a sandwich named after you coming up at the deli, right?
Ralph.
All right, well, we're going to go check that out. But, hey, man, it was great meeting you.
Swiss on rye,
that's awesome.
Tomato, spicy mustard, and a shot of mayo.
All right, well, that's what I'm going to get, man. Appreciate your time. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
All right. Seriously, really good food at the Mountaintop Deli. They also got an ATM in there. I got some more cash because I'm kind of running low. Holy crap, that was good. Appalachian hoagie, something that's like buffalo chicken. Alright, made it to the Telephone Pioneer Shelter. I don't think there's a telephone, and there's definitely no pioneers, but it is a shelter. So, set up the hammock right here, and be listening to the sounds of a wonderful creek at the bottom of this hill. Had a really good day. I did start to have some just achy knees toward the end, so maybe I pick my braces up when we get to Boston. Or maybe I just get off my feet for a little bit. Anyway, gonna take it easy and get some dinner going.